Okay. Attention for all panelists. Please switch on your camera, and for students who are able to open your camera, you are welcome to do so. But please don't forget to switch off your mic. Okay, I will start the session now. Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Noriza and I'm your moderator for this webinar session. Thank you for taking your time today to listen our webinar. Our topic for this webinar session is environmental pollution, and our environment for today's session is Mr. Muhammad Arif, Miss Nur Haida, Mr. Muhammad Ikhwan, and Miss Beatrice Urai. In this topic, we will discuss briefly about the types of environmental pollution, the factor and the effect of all these pollution that are now affecting us today, especially in Malaysia. We will touch briefly on topic of water pollution, solid waste, noise, and air pollution. Feel free to ask or drop your question in the chat box and we will answer all of your questions at the end of this session. Okay, now let's move to our first panel, Mr. Arif, who will enlighten us about water pollution issue. Mr. Arif?
Okay.
Wait for him a minute or two. If he doesn't appear, just move on to the next panelist. Later he can just continue. Okay.
Never mind. We will start with our next panel, Miss Haida. Miss Haida will tell us about solid waste pollution. Miss Haida, can you continue?
Okay, thank you to moderator. Especially I want to apologize because my camera has a problem. Okay, environmental pollution also includes solid waste pollution. What is mean by solid waste pollution? Solid waste is defined as the result of human socio-economic activities that are dirty and not considered useful. It is a material or resource that is no longer used because it no longer has economic value. Okay, let's look at the type of solid waste. Next slide. Okay, among them are as follows: household solid waste, commercial, solid waste institutional, solid waste construction, solid waste industrial, solid waste public, and solid waste import. Solid waste pollution is one of the main problems faced by most cities in developing countries like Malaysia at present due to the difficulty of managing it. Okay, let's look at the root cause of solid waste pollution. Next slide. Okay, firstly, public attitude. Less environmentally friendly community lifestyle also contribute to solid waste pollution factor. Most societies nowadays are less sensitive and concerned about the issue of pollution. They are accustomed to unscrupulous attitude and habit in garbage disposal. At least the majority of society in Malaysia lack knowledge about solid waste management. Secondly, financial resource constraints. Cost factor play a very important role in producing goods solid waste management. The quality of service provided to the community is difficult to a burden when experiencing capital, manpower, operational and resource limitation, as well as lack of equipment. Uh, High costs are required for collection right up to transportation to landfill. Solid waste collection and transportation also account for about 60% of the total financial allocation spent to solid waste management. Next, we look at the effect of solid waste pollution on the environment. Increasing solid waste disposal is causing flash floods. This is said because solid waste is dumped everywhere, especially we can see in urban area rapidly, causing drains to clog up to block water channels. According to Metro Daily News 2021, the location most generating solid waste is residential areas in city. As we have seen recently, there was a major flood in Selangor. Flash flood hit the area due to high tide and followed by heavy rain for more than 2 or 3 hours, causing the water level to rise sharply. When drains and waterway in the Selangor area are filled with solid waste that is dumped everywhere, block the waterway, causing the water level to rise and the water to not be able to follow smoothly, leading to the phenomena of floods. In addition, this solid waste pollution also affect the health. Solid waste pollution will cause disease. Unmanaged solid waste management, such as what we see in a landfill, attract the attention of disease, carrying animals such as animal and insects. It is also brings grounds of insect and disease, carrying animals such as Aedes mosquito, rats, and cockroaches. As a result, disease and virus such as dangerous leptospirosis, salmonella, and poliomyelitis and spread. And the COVID-19 virus also be easy. In fact, when a person body immunity is low, as a result of being infected with this virus, resulting is a very high risk of death. So I call to all to be concerned about how to manage solid waste and take the right step that have been proposed by the National Solid Waste Management Department, so that the environment is better protect from unwanted disasters and diseases. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Haida. Yes, improper disposal of solid waste is very dangerous for living organisms as they might accidentally be consumed by human, and human body will be greatly affected by this number of diseases. Okay, we will continue with our next panel, Mr. Ikwan. Mr. Ikwan will explain one of the famous issue in this topic, which is air pollution. As for someone who live in industrial area, I do feel affected about this topic particularly. So,
Okay. Okay, thank you, my moderator. Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Muhammad Ikwan bin Shamsuddin. I'm panel 3. Okay, the topic to be discussed this morning is air pollution. What is air pollution? Air pollution is associated with synthetic material and other harmful impurities that permeate and become part of the air around us. Okay, there are also cause factor effect of this air pollution. Next slide. Okay. Among the cause of air pollution caused by human in industry activity, environment such as the production of excessive smoke and dust from factory cause the air around us to be polluted by fine particle of heavy metal and that come out of the factory chimney. Okay. The air contain this particle will be inhaled by human and in turn cause ozone depletion and household effect green. Therefore, the relevant parties such as factory leaders need to pay attention to this matter because it will cause many problems in our environment. Next slide. Okay. Often the large-scale forest burning is also one of the factors to air pollution. Forest fires that occur in Indonesia cause the air in our country is also polluted. This immoral attitude indirectly brings trouble to others when carbon monoxide gas is released into the air. The result of this open burning activity, for example, there is have. Therefore, awareness of environmental care must be present in a person so that this problem can be reduced. Okay, the next second factor is illegal logging by human indirectly is also a factor to the air around us being polluted. Okay, the lack of the three cause of oxygen content of our into the line. Not to mention when air pollution occurs, green plain such as tree are primarily is a major source of quality air. If this illegal logging continues to be rampant, our research to clean air will also be reduced. Okay, the next slide. Okay. The effect of air pollution on human first are like affecting the human respiratory system. Humans find it difficult to breathe in polluted air conditions because the air has been poisoned by polluted substance and unnecessary gas. Gas such as carbon monoxide will poison the circulatory system of oxygen in the blood will slow down uh, the human response and the subsequent effect cause drowsiness, asthma, and impaired lung function. Okay, in a conclusion, such activity need to be stopped in order to take care of our environment. Air pollution must be well taken care of. The air environment around us is well maintained as clean for daily breathing. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for your.
Is it me or something? Is it my internet or is it Reza's internet? 'Cause I'm having some problem with my internet also. Is Noreza speaking now? No. Or has she disappeared? Can someone tell me what's happening? Is it my internet or is it her internet? If it's my internet, I have to do something about it.
Maybe Norisaka itself.
Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Sorry everyone, my line is so terrible
Okay.
this morning.
Okay, no, don't worry. Carry on. Notice, I thought it was my line, so I'm wondering. Okay, carry on. Carry on.
Okay, where did I stop? Okay. Okay, for our next panel, Miss Beatrice will briefly explain to us about the meaning of noise pollution. As we know, noise pollution can be seen especially in urban or city area, where most people use their own vehicles to go to work. Miss Beatrice will touch more on this issue.
Okay, thanks to the moderator. Okay, well, let me move on to the next topic. Okay, what is noise pollution? Okay, it's simply defined as unwanted noise or loud, unpleasant, or distracting. Next.
Are you okay, Beatrice? Oh, the slides. Okay.
Oh, sorry, sir. Okay, I continue. Okay, noise pollution means excessive noise that can deafen the ears or humans or animals that hear it. Okay, originally noise pollution occurred from human behavior. Okay, there is also natural noise pollution. For example, the sound of thunder and waterfalls. Natural pollution is usually pleasing to humans.
Beatrice is okay. You just carry on talking.
Okay. Noise can be broadly classified under three categories such as transport noise, occupational noise, and neighborhood noise. Okay. All right. The first category of this transport noise can be subdivided in three, such as road traffic noise, aircraft noise, and rail traffic noise. All three of these categories can be said to be very noisy and can affect human and animals when hearing it. The next source of noise pollution is occupational noise. Okay, these are produced by industrial machines and processes that affect millions of people. It also includes sounds from domestic appliances like washing machines, vacuum cleaners. Okay, industrial workers are said to be more exposed to noise for 8 hours a day and 6 days a week. Noisy industrial processes and conditions can cause hearing loss to the workers involved. It can be seen here that millions of industrial workers are victims of occupational noise. Okay, the last one source of noise pollution is neighborhood noise. This is implies various sources of noise that can be disturbed to the public by interfering with their comfort and welfare. Such sources are powerful, like TV and radio sets, powerful cassettes, speakers in functions, and public entertainment. Okay, disco music and dancing late at night also can cause a noise disturbance to the nearby residents. Okay, sorry. That's all of the meaning of noise pollution and the sources of noise pollution.
Okay, Miss Beatrice, I want to ask you a question. What is the impact of this noise pollution, especially for human society?
Okay, thank you for the question. Okay, unwanted sound or noise can damage physiological health. Noise pollution can cause hypertension, high stress levels, tinnitus, hearing loss, sleep disturbances, and other harmful and disturbing effects. Okay, noise is any disturbing or unwanted sound, and noise pollution affects people's health and quality of life. Okay, prolonged high levels of noise can cause hearing loss and stress-related illnesses. Okay, Noise pollution also can often affect children more than adults, and also noise pollution also can affect general well-being. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Betty. And now we will go back to Mr. Arif. Mr. Arif will help us to enlighten about the issue of water pollution. Okay.
Okay,
Mr. Arif, you
Assalamualaikum.
can continue.
You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our host, to everyone. Okay, I would like to thank you for the host even today. Okay, let me explain about environmental pollution, and I will explain about water pollution, which is under our big heading, which is environmental pollution. Where is the water pollution is one of the problem that occur in our environment. Okay, next. Okay, the first explanation, environmental pollution is the name given to the introduction into the natural environment of agent of a physical, chemical, and biological nature, which alter environmental condition, causing harmful effect on the health, well-being, and living habits of animal and plant in general. Okay, next. Okay, second explanation. Water pollution is change the occur to water. That in term of content or color and chemical properties itself caused by various pollutant in various various forms such as solid, liquid, and gas. It is referred to water pollution such as in lake, river, ocean, aquifer, and groundwater, usually as a result of human activity. So, in many cases, water pollution is caused by the discharge into the water without treatment. Okay, however, water pollution can destroy uh, aquatic ecosystem, and conversely, this can lead to be public health problem. For example, if people downstream uh, use the same polluted river water for drinking or bathing, it can affect other water use such as irrigation activities. Okay,
Okay.
Rizal.
Okay, Mr. Arif, I want to ask you a question. What is the factor of this water pollution to happen, and what is the step to overcome this matter?
Okay, Rizal, next sila. Okay, the first answer of question the factor. The factor is one of the them is the dumping of garbage into the river. Okay, the reason is the attitude of the individual himself who takes the easy way out without thinking about the impact on the environment that makes this situation worse. Among the reason is the first is of garbage disposal will also result in the quality of river water deteriorating and is no longer safe for domestic use. This can invite a water crisis and make life difficult for individual who depends on the river water. Okay, the garbage disposal will also cause the river to stink and it can bring many diseases to human. Okay, the second answer is the step is do not throw rubbish into river, lakes, and the sea. Okay, for measure to overcome the problem of water pollution, there are 3 points. Okay, the first point, we can clean the uh, rubbish on the beach and the sea. There is collect the rubbish and put in the rubbish nearby and carry out recycling activities. Okay, the second point, hold a camping among the community that is to love our main resources, which is water. And second point is install garbage trap in the drain to prevent the garbage from flowing into the river. Okay, that's all the sharing for me for information related to water pollution. Okay, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Arif. I do agree with your statement. I do agree with your statement on irresponsibility behavior of dumping garbage into the river. This action should be taken seriously as this can lead to a serious okay. That are clearly affecting us day by day. It is indeed everyone's responsibility to take care and preserve our surroundings to have a better future and a green environment for this country. That's the end of our webinar. Thank you for everyone for your participation. If you have any question, you can ask our panelists. And once again, sorry for our disruptive internet line connection.
Um, um, I just want to check. Haida, what happened to your camera actually?
My camera problem, sir.
Next time, please let me know ahead before the class. Okay?
Yes.
Why suddenly it went off? Is it or what? Suddenly it went off or what?
What, sir?
No. What happened to your camera? Suddenly it stopped working. Is it?
Suddenly, sir.
Okay. No problem. Um, where is Anna here?
Yes, sir.
Anna, your presentation is at 4 p.m. Are you okay with the time?
Yeah, I'm okay
Okay.
with the time.
Okay then. The presentations which are outside of your class timing, if you have another class, you do not need to attend. Okay. Noreza, anyways, you can conclude if you have a conclusion, and then okay, fine. Answer the question first. Then.
Hello, I have a question.
Make it
Yes,
quick and brief.
Okay. So, what is this water pollution problem leading to natural disasters such as floods? Can you explain, please?
Okay, I will explain the question is, okay, the natural disasters such as flood can also occur due to water pollution. Okay, because it involves many factors that can contribute to floating problem, especially in urban area. Okay, who do I say that? This is because in urban area, the water flow rate is no systematic, and also the flow in the cloud no function fully because it was abstracted by a lot of rubbish. Okay. In rural areas, flood can also occur due to the controlled level of garbage disposal in a river, and it can also be due to excessive rainfall, and water dams have to be opened, causing flood in some area. Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Can I ask one more question?
And no more. Time is up.
Okay, okay, Doctor.
Oh, okay. If there's no any other question, I will conclude our webinar. Environmental pollution is not business, endangerment and even extinction. I want to I want to have I want to let I want to call everyone a responsibility to take responsibility to take care and preserve our surrounding for us to have a better future and for our next generation to gain to have a green environment for this country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. I'll see you in the next presentation. Noreza, don't forget the recording. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir.